Hey everyone, welcome. My name's Tracy and I'm an Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator here in Central Victoria, Australia. I go live every Thursday at 5 o'clock, so welcome if you're joining me. I'm going to wait just a few minutes to make sure people pop on, and I'm not even sure if I'm in the right spot, so hi Rachel, hi Deirdre. Am I in the event? Can someone let me know? Usually it lets me know that I'm in the right place, but I must be in the right spot. Hi Renee, how are you? So how's everyone's week been? Have you had a good week? Yes, back in lockdown. I'm not talking about it. I'm gonna stay neutral tonight. Hi Marion, how are you? And I'm just actually saving you guys from getting on my soapbox by not talking about it. Looks like the same as every other week. Pretty much, yes. So other than that, how's the rest of everyone's week been? Are you ready for a weekend of crafting, or do you have something else planned? I think I'm going to be crafting again. So, but it's really good. Last weekend we got to go away to Mount Buller, and we got to go and have a weekend away with the family, which was lovely, and went skiing, although I think I probably spent more time off my skis than on them. It's only my second time going skiing, and I'll tell you what, that beginner one that they had wasn't so much of a beginner one. It was too much of a steep drop for me. Anyway, I'm very uncoordinated, so that doesn't help. Alrighty. Welcome everyone. Please make sure that you come and say hello while you're on. That gets you in the draw as well. Hi Amanda. And I think I saw Lisa's name just scoot past as well. Hi Lisa, how are you? Now Rachel, I think I said hello to you, but hello Rachel, how are you? Okay, so what I might do, because we are creating 2 cards tonight, I think we might just get straight into it, because I do have a bit to show you as well, and it's probably just easier to get in and get started. Hi Chrissy, hi Joy, hello everyone, welcome. I'm so happy that you've all popped on to spend a little time with me and craft with me, so that's fantastic. So let's pop the camera down and we'll get started. You get to see the whole mess as I go. Let me know if that's okay. I'm gonna keep this light out just a little bit so we don't have so much flickering. I find that this light flickers quite a bit when it's right over my surface, so anyway. Alrighty. Okay, so let's start with the Sunday Facebook challenge. This obviously is every Sunday, and last week's theme was trees or nature. So let me show you the card that I created. Hi Jeanette, how are you? So it's this one here. This is Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper. It's in the annual catalogue, and you may have been able to pick it up in the 15% off DSP sale that we just had in Stampin' Up. Absolutely gorgeous designer series paper. I also have the little bear there and the majestic mountain dies. So this is Count on Me stamp set, and the evergreen forest embossing folder in this Z fold card. So actually really quite a simple card, but I love it. I think this is so gorgeous, and that little bear, look at him, really cute. So that is on my YouTube channel and my blog as well, so you can go and check that out on how I made it, watch how I made it as well. Now quickly too, while we're talking about my YouTube channel, I'm still on my quest to reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost at 950, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please head over and subscribe. I have at least 2 videos every single week, sometimes 3 depending on what's going on and what blog hops I'm part of. But yeah, so you'll get plenty of inspiration there. So there'll be a new challenge on Sunday, and anyone is welcome to join in. You don't have to use Stampin' Up products. If you don't have Stampin' Up products, use whatever you have in your stash. I try and keep them fairly open so anyone can join in and have some fun crafting with us. Okay, so I did do the global monthly video hop last night. Now this is a group of demonstrators from around the world. We get together every single month with a different theme. This month's theme was memories, and I haven't even had a chance to have a look at everyone's videos yet. I'm doing that tonight, but let me show you the cards that I created. So when I thought of memories, straight away I did think of scrapbooking and memory keeping, but we have memories and more in our catalogues as well, and these are the hand-penned memories and more cards, and then there's note cards and envelopes as well. So these make such simple, quick cards to create. And so there's large cards, there's smaller cards, and the note cards and envelopes are part of it as well. So look at that. That is so simple but beautiful. I cut down some cards to create a little bit of a background. Did add a bit of white twine there, baker's twine. That's a really cute card. So these are all very simple cards that you can just get the memories and more cards as well as the note cards and envelopes, and go ahead and create a whole bunch of cards that are just gorgeous. And these hand-penned cards are just as stunning as the stamp set and that designer series paper. So you can't go wrong with these. They're just absolutely gorgeous. You can find more information over on my blog as well as the video tutorial on my YouTube channel. And all the links for the other demonstrators are also on there in the description. So you can go and check out what everyone else has created. And I highly recommend to go and do that because you'll get tons and tons of inspiration as well. Okay, my Stamp with Tracy August class is now open. I sent links out last week, I think it was last Friday, with the sign-ups. This month we are looking at the Sweet Symmetry Designer Series paper. There are 5 projects in all, 3 cards, 2 boxes. Let me show you what one of the boxes is. So it's this one here. So cute. Did show, I think it was last week. It actually holds a full-size Mars bar or Snickers. So this is a really economic little gift to give to someone, and really simple project as well. You could make a ton of these. These would make really good Christmas gifts as well. If you like to give little gifts to, I don't know, your postie, your bank teller, any of those little people in your life that you would like to give something to. This would also make a good teacher present. So this is one of the projects. There are 2 boxes in all. Hi Becky, how are you? There's also 3 cards, and in this kit you will receive the PDF and video tutorial. You will also receive a quarter pack of the Sweet Symmetry Designer Series paper. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love the colours in this. It's a little bit quirky colours, but they work so well. So a full quarter pack is absolutely beautiful. Look at those colours, so bright, so happy, so fun. So you'll get that in your kit. You're also going to get a full roll of Bumblebee gingham ribbon. This is beautiful. And that's also what we've used on this box here. And also a full pack of basic rhinestones, and they're to add embellishments to your projects and cards. You'll have your kits ready to go there. They come in plastic bags all ready for each project. There is, like I said, there's 2 boxes, so the boxes come like that as well. Now the stamp set that you'll need for this one is the Biggest Wish, which is this one here. It is really, really pretty. Great sentiments. You've got a little stamp here as well that's great for adding a little bit of extra to your cards and projects. And this colour combo that you'll need to create this class is also Misty Moonlight and Bumblebee. But if you don't have these colours, you could use Night of Navy and Crushed Curry. That would work as well, or just a blue and a yellow would work as well. And you can sign up for this class. The class does, or the registration does close on the 20th of this month, and then we'll have a new class. So This is a wonderful class to do, and it's really a fun one as well. You have that stamp set. Excellent, Deirdre. Well, yeah, I think that is a must of a stamp set. I'm so happy that we have that stamp set. It's awesome. Okay, now just quickly too, if you're interested in doing those classes, please go over to my blog and sign up for my newsletter. I try and send out newsletters every single Friday or round about there, and all the links are in those newsletters. So I also, in the newsletter, will have a monthly free card tutorial. So that's always fun to get a little bit of inspiration for free. And I'll let you know everything that's going on in the Stampin' Up world, what classes I have available, and what's going on with me as well. So please go over and sign up for those if you're interested. Now, the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle, I don't have the new one just yet. I will have it next week. So I still have the You're a Peach bundle available. This can be purchased over on my blog for $9.99 US, and the new one will be out really soon, so I'm super excited for that one. This is fully downloadable. There's 12 projects in the bundle, and they are wonderful projects. So I think I have shown you guys before, but let me bring it in and show you what my tutorial is. It's this gorgeous little jam jar with some peach covered chocolate. So super cute little idea, and there's wonderful projects in here as well, both cards and 3D projects. So I'll let you know what the new one is next week. Alright, so the new catalogue finally is live. We've been waiting a little while for this one. This is the mini catalogue, or the holiday catalogue. It's got all your holiday needs, both Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving if you're in America. And what else is there? There is a little bit of Valentine's as well. So such wonderful projects that you can create, and I love Christmas crafting and even Halloween, so I'm really excited for this one. Now, if you don't already have a catalogue and you're not working with another demonstrator or ordering through another demonstrator and you would like a catalogue, please let me know. You can also head over to my online store and you can see those catalogues in my online store as well if you want to have a look at that. Now, I will be coming back and doing a walkthrough, and I'll probably do it on Saturday. I seem to not be having much time at the moment to be able to get there and video, but I'll do a walkthrough really soon, and I will be going through a couple of the bundles in a minute just to show you what's on offer. But there's also Celebration, which is on at the moment as well. Now, this is for this month through to 30th of September. These are free items for your purchase. So there's actually 2 lots in here. There's a $90 purchase as well as $180. So for every $90 you can choose these items, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be a lot of fun. There is also a $180 spend, so let me just show you. You've got everything from stamp sets, dies, designer series paper. This is $180. This one actually does go with a stamp set in the annual catalogue, the Shaded Summer stamp set, so you might already have that. This one goes with it, and the other $180 item is the Delicate Dahlias. So this is also over on my online store, so it's a great way of getting some free product just for purchasing your craft supplies. So this is available this month through to 30th of September. Okay, there is a joining offer right now. You can purchase the starter kit, so it's a little bit like a Costco membership. Pay $169, you sign up, you get to choose $235 worth of product. You're also going to get a free bundle with that. So I do have the printout here with the free bundle, and this is actually really quite small. So what I thought I might do is I'll bring the catalogue back in and just quickly go through those bundles that are available as your freebie for purchasing the starter kit. So the first one you can choose is the Frosted Gingerbread bundle. This is really a cute one. We have Christmas to Remember bundle. And we also have the Christmas season bundle. Now this one here I highly recommend. I've got it. I absolutely love it. It's also part of my paper share and celebration. So this one's a really beautiful one to craft with. If you're after the best value, the Christmas to Remember bundle is it's $104.25. So you're getting $104.25 for nothing, just as a freebie. There's also the Christmas Whimsical Trees bundle. So this one here, really pretty with all the Christmas trees. We have the Peaceful Deer bundle. Now we're actually creating with this one tonight, so you can see that in action. The Sweet Little Stockings bundle. So this one here, cats, dogs, guinea pigs. I'm going to have a class coming out with that one soon, so that one's a fun one. And the Penguin Place bundle. This one is gorgeous. I've used that a few times already. So that one is another one that you can choose for free. A Peaceful Cabin bundle. So this one here. Sorry, that lighting's really bad. Apologise for that. Hi Sandy, how are you? And what else do we have? The Arctic Bears bundle. So this one here. And Beauty of Tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure that is... Oh no, we're still going. So there's a few that you could choose from. The Gorgeous Leaves bundle. So lots of pretty leaves in that one. And I think this is the last one. So the Nature's Harvest bundle. So they're all free bundles that you can choose just by purchasing the starter kit. Now there is no... you're not locked in on a contract or anything like that if you do purchase your starter kit. There is a minimum, I can't lie to you, to stay a demonstrator, but you can do your business any way you want. If you don't want to do Facebook Lives or YouTube or classes, you don't have to. You can just purchase for yourself at a discount, or you can sell to your friends and family. It's up to you how you run your business. The other thing is too, is if you don't want to continue with Stampin' Up and being a demonstrator after you take up this offer, there's no penalties or anything like that. You just drop from Stampin' Up. So to me, I think this is a fantastic deal. You're not only getting freebies by paying $169 and you're choosing $235 worth of product, you can get a bundle worth, what did I say, $104.25 for free. And it's free postage. Your first order is free postage as well. So if you need any, if you'd like to talk about it or you have any questions, please get in touch with me. I'd love for you to join the Inky Stampers. We get together every single month with a team meeting and we have a lot of fun crafting together. So if you would like to join in, just let me know and I'll happily have a quick chat with you. Okay, so like I said, celebration, the joining offer. Let's talk about the paper share and celebration. So I do have that's still available. I was going to cut it off on the 3rd. I'm actually going to hold off until the 24th. So you still have time to join in. If you just want the paper share, it's $57. So that is 9 packs of all the designer series papers in the catalogue. And I can show you them right here. They'll come in a plastic container with the name and the order code. So these are the 9 specialty papers in here as well, and a full quarter pack. It's a great way of getting all of the papers that's in the catalogue a lot cheaper. So instead of having to buy the whole lot, you're getting a quarter pack of all of them to play with. And then that way, if you find one that you really like, you can just purchase the 12 by 12 on top. So, so you'll get the 9 packs of paper. You're also going to get 9 card kits with bases. So these are 9 bases. And all the little goodies to put these cards together. There is a PDF as well as a video tutorial popping these together, and also a live event where we'll be getting together and doing a little bit more crafting, some prizes and things like that. So, hi Catherine, how are you? Welcome in New Zealand. So this is one of the cards using the Stockings or Sweet Stockings Designer Series paper. And I'll also bring in this one here. This is the Peaceful Christmas Designer Series paper. I think that's what it's called. Let me have a quick look. Painted Christmas, sorry. It's the Peaceful Deer and the Painted Christmas all rolled into one. So, and that's one of the other cards. So there is 9 card kits in all with full PDF and video tutorial as well as the live event. So really well worth your money. To do the paper share with the celebration, it's $77. Now I am using 3 different stamp sets with the card kits. So we have the Little Delights. Now these are all ones that are in the mini catalogue. Heartfelt Wishes. And also a bundle, the Christmas season bundle. This is fantastic. And you can add these on to the paper share and celebration for $235. So I'll pay for the postage of these products to you. Alrighty, so those prices also include your postage to you. Alrighty, so that's available till the 24th if you're interested. Hi Robin, how are you? Love those papers. Yeah, me too, Catherine. Absolutely. Okay. The last thing I wanted to quickly talk to you with a new month. We've got a new host code. So this one here, if you're shopping with me this month, and because we do have a new catalogue, it's a great time to shop. And with Celebration, you're getting free product as well. Use this hostess code for this month, and I'll send you out a handmade card, which I'll show you in just a minute, because that's what we're creating with today, as well as a bundle tutorial. Now this bundle is packed full of beautiful cards as usual, full color photos with instructions, the products that are used, as well as the measurements and directions. So look at that, that's a beautiful card. So really wonderful cards in this one. A few more technical cards, like this one here, and I did show you this one at the back here. This one's actually a pop-up card, which is fun. I really want to try this one. So there's heaps of different ideas there using new products, so Halloween, and this is the card that I created using that wild designer series paper. So that is for everyone who purchases with me. This I also will put on my team page, so everyone that's part of my team, the Inky Stampers, gets this for free as well. Now let me show you the cards that we're creating tonight, which are my customer appreciation cards. So we're actually doing 2 tonight just for something a little fun. This one here is using that Beauty of the Earth designer series paper, and this one I created for Wendy Cranford's Colour Splash. Hi Carolyn, how are you? And her Colour Splash that she had was Grey Granite, Merry Merlot, Crumb Cake and Early Espresso. So these are very autumn themed colours, and she did create a card with that Nuts About You stamp set that's in the catalogue. I have it on the way, I'm so excited. It's the cutest little squirrels, and I just had to grab out that Benny Year stamp set and use the squirrel from that because I was totally inspired by her card. So that is one of the cards that we're going to create tonight, and let me show you the other one. This one here is using the Dashing Deer bundle, and I'm going to quickly show you that one because it's new in the catalogue. It is a photopolymer stamp set. There's 20 stamps in all, so you have quite a few little deer and a bunny rabbit that we're doing today, and it's a punch bundle, so we have the punch that coordinates with it. Now all bundles, you're saving yourself 10% by purchasing the bundle, which is a great saving by getting them 2 together, so always look at the bundles. And the other thing that I wanted to quickly show you too is the free celebration item. This is the Peaceful Prints Designer Series paper, and I'll leave the ones that I've already cut up into. But let me show you this paper because it's really, really pretty. Very Christmas themed, very country Christmas, I think, is probably the best way to describe it. I'll show both sides. Lots of crumb cake and garden green, real red. And this is all 12 by 12. And you can choose it as your free item for purchasing having a $90 order. So, look at that one. Very nice. So you have tons of paper in this pack. So I really wanted to focus on the celebration paper, and because it goes so well with that Peaceful Deer bundle, I wanted to do a card, a quick easy card using those two together. Hi Pam, how are you? Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to do the Squirrel Card first. So this one here. And like I said, we're actually using the Benny Year stamp set. This one was available last year in our mini holiday catalogue. It has returned into our annual catalogue, and I love it because it has everything in here. You have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, you've got Halloween. What else have we got in here? It sort of does everything, which is really, really fantastic. Lots of little images that you can create gorgeous cards with as well. Pam says she's not happy about the lockdown again. I'm not either, Pam, but we're not talking about it tonight. I don't want to get up on my soapbox. Okay, so we have crumb cake card base. I'm going to move that to the side there. And this is a side folding card, or a top folding card maybe. Not sure. But we're opening from the side. We have two pieces of that designer series paper, which is so cute. Look at the colours in that. It's so bright and vibrant. And then we have a wood theme. Look at that. This is really, really pretty paper. Now, all the measurements you'll find over in my YouTube channel tomorrow. But, yeah, it'll all be there. So we've brought those colours in from that Colour Splash, Early Espresso, Grey Granite, Whisper White, Merry Merlot. So we're using all those with the crumb cake card base. Alrighty. So I'm going to just layer down, get rid of some of these layers. And I think I probably should have grabbed another liquid adhesive. Hopefully this will last us through. You love the Christmas paper? Yes, Lisa, it's really pretty. Phone keeps ringing. That's not good. Alrighty. So I'm just going to layer this one down. Oop. Oh, I didn't score that very well, did I? See if I can fix it. That's better. Going to layer the two together, so we've got Early Espresso cardstock and that designer series paper. Yeah, there's definitely plenty of time for card making now. That is so true. Okay. Now I have a little strip of the Early Espresso, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. So let me bring the card in and show you. See how I've scored along that Early Espresso? Just, it sort of ties in really nicely with the wood grain background. So I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Trimmer, and all I'm going to do is just line it up at the 1/8 inch mark, and I'm just going to score along it on each 1/8 inch mark. Actually, I think I might have gone in the 1/16 in each one. It'll be fun. So you can do little score lines or a little bit thicker, whatever you decide. So this one's actually got thick score lines in between, and this one here, I've done the 1/8 inch score line. So we're going to go with the big one this time. So let's bring in our stamping, and I have, let me see. I have 3 stamps. So I've got my little squirrel, the little acorn, and then with a grateful heart, because I think that sentiment is a really pretty one to use. And I'm going to grab in some of my colours. So we're using Merry Merlot, Early Espresso and Crumb Cake for our stamping. So I'm going to start with the sentiment. We have the grey granite cardstock there, and I'm just going to stamp straight down onto that. Will I risk not using a matte? No, let's not. We'll try not to make any mistakes tonight. So I'm just going to use the Merry Merlot and stamp that down in the middle. And then with that Whisper White piece, we're going to come in. I'm going to use the Crumb Cake for the squirrel, and then the Early Espresso for the acorns. And we're going to do 3 acorns. So a little bit of fussy cutting with this card. But this is a very, very simple card. I don't like that one too much, so I'm going to do another one. Beautiful. I think my Early Espresso needs to be re-inked. It's a little light. Alrighty, so there is no die set with the Benny Year stamp set, so we're just going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. Has everyone been watching the Olympics? I must admit I haven't been watching too much, just while we've been eating tea. We've been able to watch a little bit of the cycling, which has been quite fun to watch. I'm looking forward to the Olympics being over so we can watch the Farmer Wants a Wife, though, that reunion. Lisa's been enjoying it. The skateboard gold today, fantastic. Now, is this the first Olympics where skateboarding's been in it? I love that each year we have, you know, those different sports come in depending on where the Olympics is being held. Oh, it is. Okay. What's everyone's favourite to watch? I think for our family, we really like, we're not diehards at watching it, but we do like the diving and the gymnastics. I think they're always good to watch. So I'm not doing this very fast. We'll get there. Lisa likes the rowing. Oh, she saw the rowing doubles today. 1 gold. Fantastic. You haven't watched too much either. I think there's so many different shows that have just started over the last couple of weeks too. I've got quite a few different shows going on at the same time. Very cute acorns they are. They're really, really cute. I think there's acorns in the squirrel one as well. That new one in the catalogue. I've seen a couple of demonstrators create cards with it, and yeah, I love the cute little critter stamp sets that Stampin' Up bring out. My favourite one so far is definitely the penguin one. That is a really cute one. I love that that DSP in the Celebration catalogue all matches together. And they have lots of different critters in that designer series paper as well. Alright, so let's bring in our pieces. I'm going to attach the early espresso to the bottom there. So it's pretty much just popping everything together. Nice little showing down the bottom. Now I do need some dimensionals almost at the end. And what I might do is I'm going to stick them on the middle of the designer series paper. Using the last of them. Rachel has 3 punched out penguins on her craft desk waiting for me to do a card. Oh, I can't wait to see what you'd create. I think they're really cute. Little, I think like we've got the party puffins in the annual catalogue and the penguins in the mini. So cute. I'm going to add that in the middle. Going to add a little bit of liquid adhesive down onto that and pop this in the middle. And this sort of has a nice little border all the way around. Okay, so Jeanette's looking for a friend to buy the Over the Moon Retired stamp in the 2019 catalogue. Anyone got it to sell? It's got a cow on it. If you've got it, you can let me know or let Jeanette know. Hi, Ali. Good morning in England. Do you have to head off to work this morning or have you got the day off? So I'm going to add some more dimensionals onto this one. I'm definitely going to need some more dimensionals. I use a ton of dimensionals, so if you're looking at this card and going, what is she doing? That's what I do. Actually got some from a kit, so I'll use that as well. Because I find if you're going to post off cards in the mail, if you don't use enough to support it, it's going to sag, and no one wants to get a card that you've put so much effort and work into and it's all sagging and terrible. No work today, Ali. Off until Monday. Fantastic. Nice little holiday. Alright. So I'm going to stick that down in the middle. Then we're going to pop some dimensionals down on the little acorns and the squirrel. And let me see if I've got some minis because they would work so much better. I don't use my minis quite so much. So it is good to get rid of them. I'm just going to pop them down on the card, and then got one more thing to finish it off. Looks cute with that little white background around him. And the last one. So I wasn't too sure about these colours, the colour combo, until I started playing with it, but I think that works really, really well, especially for your autumn themed or fall themed cards. So last I'm going to bring in some little basic rhinestones, and we're just going to chuck a few down on the card. Oops. So this is one of my customer appreciation cards, and I'm thinking I'll send one for any order, and then any order over $100, I think I'll send both. Why not? Something different. There's a little extra bonus. That one's no good. Let's get rid of that one. So 3 little basic rhinestones down there. Cute, isn't it? Love it. Alrighty, so let's move that one to the side. We're going to bring the second card that we're doing tonight. So this is the Peaceful Deer bundle and the Peaceful Prints design series paper, which is a Peaceful Prints, which is a celebration free item. So fantastic. Now we're going to use 2 different inks for this one. So we've got Garden Green and Crumb Cake, and I have my kit here ready to go. I have done a little bit of die cutting, so I've used my layering circle dies already, and I think I wrote it down. Let me have a quick look. So I've used the 3rd largest scallop, so it must be that one, and I didn't write that other one down. 1, 2, 3, 4th, and the 4th largest in the straight circle. So there we go. So we have the Peaceful Deer stamp set, and I'm just going to grab out because I haven't got that yet. So there's a couple of different deers. There's 2 standing up, 1 sitting down, and this one has some writing in it, "Oh, what fun." So that's a really nice one for Christmas. And we've got a bunny as well, which is what we're going to use today as well. So I've got the one that's lying down, the little fawn lying down. I have the bunny. I liked the sentiment, it's the best time of year, because Christmas really is the best time of year. It's just a shame that we don't have any snow, or it's not wintry themed here in Australia. Okay, so there are 3 different stamps, 1 large one. There's one with 2, I'll show you on this, it's easier. There's 3 which we're using today. There's 2 small ones, 2 medium-sized ones, and then a large tree there as well. So you've got a few different options with trees. So we have Garden Green, Basic White, we've got Real Red, and that's just a strip for our sentiment. And our base is Crumb Cake, and I'm also using a matting piece that is Crumb Cake as well. So just going to add all these to my blocks. The sentiment we're going to heat emboss, because I've been on a bit of a heat emboss joy ride at the moment, so I can't put the heat embossing down, but that's okay. Alright, so we have Crumb Cake card base just a normal half A4, and then our matting, and there is a good border all the way around, which is great. With our circle, we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So I'm going to grab the Garden Green ink, and we're going to stamp a few of those trees down. Get enough ink on the stamp. So I'm just going to layer a few trees around. I also want to just add a little bit in there as well, just to cover up the that whiteness. We don't have to worry too much on this side because the fawn will be in the road. But you can see that's pretty blotchy, but it will even out as it dries. So I'm going to bring the crumb cake in. I'm going to stamp on our other piece of basic white. We're going to do the little fawn and the little bunny. And once again, we're going to fussy cut those ones out. Okay. So I'm going to quickly fussy cut these ones out, and I still have to cut up my designer series paper. I thought what I might do is I'll cut that up on camera rather than having it all ready to go. So I made this card the other day. I think it was Tuesday. So it was like a last minute quick card to make together. Hi Harry, how are you? So I probably could have, oh, you know what? That's not supposed to be in white. This is the bunny supposed to be in white, so I'm going to grab... Did you guys pick that up? That I didn't stamp it on crumb cake? It's alright, I'll grab a bit of crumb cake in just a second. But I think the bunny definitely had to be a little white bunny. Right. Let me see. Bit of scrap here. I could colour it with blends. Absolutely. I've done this now though. So there is quite a few punch bundles in this catalogue. So I know a lot of people really like the punches rather than die sets. I think one thing about the die sets is you get a lot more dies for your money, whereas a punch, you know, you might only have one or two different items that you can punch out, whereas a die set you have a lot more, so it gives you a little bit more scope with it. Yes, Karen, you could colour it with the blends. I'm being lazy though. I thought it'd be easier just to go and get a bit of crumb cake. So we're going to do our sentiment. I've found my embossing buddy is my friend right now. I'm getting a lot of fingerprints on everything with my embossing, so do need to bring my mat back just because it is the sentiment. I want to get a nice crisp image. You love the bundles, Marion. Do you prefer the dies or the punch bundles? This is a really big bit. I'm going to cut it down so it's the right size. So I'm using white embossing powder. I think the white on red really makes it stand out. I'm just going to heat it with the heat tool. Punch bundles, you're a very lazy person. Now we know that's not true, but I'm with you. The punch bundles are a lot quicker to create projects. So you just heat that until it comes nice and glossy. Alrighty. Let's move all our elements to the side. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer and we're going to cut down that designer series paper. So our first one here, this crumb cake little deers, that's going to measure 2 inches by 5 inches. Yep, so I've got to just do by 5. So that's our first strip, 2 by 5. Then we have a red check. This one measures 1.5 by 3.5. So it's already at 1.5, so just 3.5. And then we have this little tree one, and it's going to measure 1.5 by 1 3/8. 1 3/8. Perfect. Isn't that just the cutest pattern? Little trees, little plaid trees. Alright. So we're using quite a few new products on this card, which is great. So I'm just going to layer down all my designer series papers down to our matting, which is in crumb cake. Don't forget, I'll have all those measurements on YouTube tomorrow. I think I got my measurements wrong. It's too big. That's all right, we can cut it down. Now red, look at that. I've got a project coming out using this designer series paper, this side. I've actually been playing with this paper a bit this week, so. Now, did anyone place an order this week for anything in the new holiday catalogue or mini catalogue? Might be a little bit of a wait with the distribution centre being closed. I don't know whether they're still closed, but they were closed last week. Let's see. 5 1/4. Yeah. So I'm just going to change that on my measurement, so I have it right tomorrow. All right, so we have that ready to go. I'm going to layer our 2 die cut pieces. Harry said clever cuts and sweet stockings. Yes, good one. Marion has her order written out. Jeanette says she's thinking this stamp set will be on her list now. Isn't that the problem when you watch and you see so many different things created? A lot of things go on your wish list. Alrighty, so I'm going to just glue down that little deer straight down on to our scene, but we're going to pop up the little bunny. So I've just got some minis here. Before I stick him down, I'm going to stick this down to our card matting. I want to do the sentiment first before sticking the bunny down. I sort of want to tuck that bunny underneath the sentiment a little bit. As Marion says, I can sell ice to Eskimos. I don't know whether I can. I don't think that's really that true. But if I can inspire you with products, that's what I'm looking for. Alrighty, so I'm gonna pop this one down onto our card base. Jeanette ordered the penguin bundle. That's a good one, Jeanette. That is definitely one of my favourites. That, the cats and dogs, so the sweet stockings. Love that one as well. There's a lot in that catalogue, I think, though. I think Stampin' Up have done an amazing job again. I have ordered one of the Halloween sets, so hopefully when that comes, I'll be able to do a spectacular September again this year. So it was a whole month of Halloween-inspired treats and projects, so that'll be fun. Alright, so we have that sentiment that we've embossed. Just going to get rid of some of that powder. Bring my paper cutter in and see if I can just cut down slightly. Probably a little bit. Let's see if I can trim down just a little bit more. This can sometimes not work out in your favour doing this, but that's alright, we got there. Like that. So I wanted a fairly thin strip. We're going to add a little bit of the Real Red mini ruffled ribbon. So that's this one here. This one's in the catalogue. Really pretty. Look at that ruffleness. And what I want to do before I chuck that down is I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller. Better cut the ends. With the one that I've created here, actually Benna cut after putting the ruffled ribbon down, and it was really hard to do, but I'll probably regret it now that I've done this. But it'll show you which way's the easiest way to do it. Carolyn says there's a few on her list. Okay, so I've got some tear and tape. This is great for attaching ribbon down. Super strong hold. Also really good if you're making boxes and bags. They work really well. And let me bring that ribbon in and see how we go. Looks like a little dress. So cute. There we go. So I might move it over just slightly. Tear and tape's usually really hard. You can't take it off and move it anywhere, but on ribbon works really well. So if you don't get your right placement, you'll be right. So let's come in with my ribbon scissors, and I'm just going to cut the ribbon same as the banner cut. That's not too much of an angle. Let's get rid of that a little. That's cute. I like that. Okay. So I want to stick this down here, so I'm going to stick some, I'm going to bring in some edging of dimensionals. That is, it's very pretty ribbon, Sandy, absolutely. Probably a little hard to create bows with, that's the only problem. I think I need just that little bit more just there on the end. It's probably a little too bulky for tying a bow. But it adds a little bit of a wow factor to it, I think. So I'm going to stick that down. And we'll be right to stick our bunny down now. Now I haven't used basic rhinestones as the embellishments on this card. I've used one of the new embellishments in the Holiday Catalogue. Let me bring it in and show you. These are the subtle shimmer sequins. Look at that. Looks like snow. So there's, they almost look like fish scales. There's silver, a matte colour, and clear. Really, really pretty though. So we're gonna pop a few of these down on the card. Now they're not adhesive backed or anything like that. You do have to add some liquid adhesive down for them. So just like your normal sequins that we have. These would be great in the shaker cards, or that, how do you say it? Is it cloak, clock, or cloche? I don't know. That shaker system in the catalogue. Someone will be able to tell me. Okay, I've got 4 down. I just need one more to make it an odd number. I want a small one. So if you're using a lot of sequins and small fiddly things to pick up, the Take My Pick tool is really great. It has a few different tools on it. So one end has a putty on one end, and it picks up things super easy. So just like that. Then you have a couple of different attachments on the end. So this one here has a little spatula as well as a pick tool. And then there's also another one that I don't even know where it is. It has scoring tools. So I have like my scoring tool here. So I think it's sitting in my drawer. So it has on either end, just like this one, a thick ball and then a thin ball. So it's a fantastic tool to have on your craft desk. It does a whole range of different things, but this little putty really really works well, and it's what I'm going to use to pick up all these sequins and use some liquid adhesive down. Now I did see that, Rachel, cloche, I'll say that. That's all right, Sandy. Thanks for popping in. And did you say you ordered it? You did order. Beautiful. Well, I think these sequins would work really well in that as well. skunked up my end. This is pretty much almost out, so really need to get a new one to sit on my craft desk. Now I'm sorry everyone, I know I'm taking a little bit longer tonight making 2 cards, but I'm going to give you a little bit of extra inspiration for the new catalogue. And because my card that I made for the colour splash was using annual catalogue, I really wanted to get something out from the mini catalogue to show you. So hence this card. The last one. So you could use fine tip glue as well to pop these sequins down. I find that the green glue, multi-purpose liquid glue, works super well. It dries clear, so you don't have any problems seeing it or anything like that later on. So it works well. So that is that card there. Let me bring in the other one that we created. So this one here. Super cute cards. Fantastic. So don't forget, whether you're watching the live, the replay, make sure you pop in and you say hello, let me know where you're watching from or whatever, leave a comment. That gets you in the draw for next week for one of these cards. So super easy way to get a free card getting sent to you. Chrissy says this is a stamp set she just ordered. Yes. Oh, no worries, Jeanette. Okay, so we did create a card last week. Let me show you. So this one here, this was using obviously another colour combo from Wendy Cranford. It is the Soft Sea Foam, Misty Moonlight, Just Jade and Fresh Freesia. And it's the Watts Cooking Bundle from the annual catalogue. So this was last week's card that we created, and I've got everyone's name in from last week. So good luck, everyone. I'm going to draw one winner and send that to you tomorrow. Let's get one. I have one. Nikki Joel, you won a couple of weeks ago, so I do have your address. Well done. So that will be getting sent over to New Zealand. Well done. Fantastic. Alrighty. Let me bring the camera around. Alright. Thanks so much everyone for popping in and spending a bit of time with me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed both the cards, and I hope you enjoy the new mini catalogue and celebration. Like I said, celebration is a wonderful time to get free product just for placing on your normal order. So, and there's some wonderful products in there. I'm planning on doing each week doing our Facebook Live using some celebration products. So I think I might have to do that Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper next week. So we'll wait and see what we create. Yeah, so don't forget, I'm almost to 950 over on YouTube. So if you haven't gone over there and hit subscribe yet, please do. I'd really like to get 1,000 before the end of the year, so I have my fingers crossed. And yeah, if you haven't signed up for my emails, you can do that over my blog as well, and you'll get weekly emails with what's going on. I'll be back next Thursday with another live, so come back and join me here for that. And yeah, does anyone have any questions, any comments that you would like to know? Oh, thanks Lisa for coming in, and thanks Rachel for inviting. It's always great to have new people. All right, everyone, stay safe, stay indoors, stay crafting. Enjoy your weekend crafting. All right, everyone, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.